everyone, so I'm back again to do another plan with me. Here is last week. I really do like how it turned out. I think that all the cute little animal stickers really made the spread, and I think that I just really enjoyed this week. But now we're here on to next week. I don't have a ton going on. I have a couple assignments due, and my best friend who has been in AmeriCorps for 9 months or 10 months is coming home this week, so I'm really excited. For good this time. She's coming home to stay. And so I'm really excited, but anyways, now I'm just putting down washi tape in the spread, and I'm just going to put some of the yellow, like, checkery pattern along the edges. I think that, I want to try a new, washi style on my spreads, but I don't know exactly what I want to do yet, and I'm not very comfortable with these spreads yet, I am, but not as much as I was with my Filofax insert, so I'm just going to stick to this washi tape on the edges so far until I figure out something else. I think that I want to try using the new Michael's really thin washi tape to do something else, maybe through the days. I don't know, but I want to try experimenting with some of the new really thin washi tape, but I don't have that yet. So now I'm just using a thicker washi tape, and it's orange flowery print or circly patterns. I don't know how to explain it exactly, but I'm just putting that at the top, and then on the other side, opposite to it, on the corner of the page. Because, I don't know, I think it adds a lot of color to the spread, but without taking up a ton of room, because as you can see, I don't have a lot of room on these spreads to use washi tape for, so that's why I've been trying to keep it really minimal. Now I'm just going through, and I'm going to be using my good and, tried and true stamps that I always use every week, and the colors of ink that I've been using, for the fall season so far, but instead of grabbing Persimmon, which I almost grabbed, I decided to go with Mango Madness, because I think that the Mango Madness just gave a little bit of, see, I'm showing you here, but I think that Mango Madness gave a little bit more of a yellowy tinge instead of a reddy tinge to the orange, and so that's the color that I'll be using, and that is chalk ink, in case you haven't been watching some of my other plan with me, is where I talk about it. Now I'm just inking up my first little glasses icon, and I use this every single week. See, I was just testing, make sure I didn't have any leftover ink from last week, but I use this every single week to mark down my class schedule, so I just have my 3 classes on Monday, and then I'll also be stamping out my 3 classes on Wednesday. And I just like the glasses icon because it reminds me of school and studying. Even though I don't wear glasses, I don't know why, but that still reminds me of school and classes. So yeah, that's what I use. And here I'm just finishing up stamping, and then here I'm showing you. It came out really well. I got a comment last week from one of my viewers saying that if I didn't push as hard on the stamps, that it probably wouldn't get as messed up. And that actually worked out really well. I tried really hard this week to keep that in mind, and I think that it worked really well. So now I'm just using my little filming icon, and I have a different filming schedule this week. I want to make sure that I have a lot of stuff going on this weekend. I'm seeing my best friend that's coming home she's coming home on Thursday, but I'm seeing her on Saturday with our other friend, the best friend, and then I'm seeing another one of my really good friends, Sarah, on Sunday, and she's my planner friend, so I'm really excited to see her. I mean, I'm excited to see everyone. It's just a good week. So yeah, now I'm just going through and I'm putting down my little alarm clock stickers to mark down my work schedule, and then my coffee stickers to make sure that I get through the week. I picked yellow instead of orange because even though I feel like I have a lot of yellow going on, I feel like I've been using orange really heavily for the last 2 weeks, and I kind of sort of want to deviate from that. So I tried to use the yellow stickers when I could. So now, like I said, on Thursday, my friend Abby is coming home, and I tried to use the little plain stamp that came with. I'm just putting a big Prince by Paisley plain sticker over my mess-up plain stamp because I did so poorly on it. I was really bummed, but I think this sticker covered it really perfectly. And even though the blue doesn't fit with the theme, I think it's fine. Now I'm just taking out a little $sign, and I'm making sure that I'm putting it on Monday because I'm actually going to be getting a back paycheck on Monday, and then I'll also be getting my regular paycheck on Friday, so I just wanted to put some bigger reminders in this week just to make sure that I am getting paid and my check is getting deposited because I've had some issues with that lately. But anyways, here I am just finishing up that. And now I'm just going to be putting an explanation point from Miss Lynn stickers down on my page to help myself remember on Tuesday that I need to vote because it will be my first presidential election that I'll be voting in, and I'm really excited. So I just had to mark that down, and this is kind of like memory keeping to me, I guess, so that's why I kind of made it bigger and used a box. So yeah, there I am doing that. I'm just going to be writing a lot of the things that I pre-planned for onto my actual planner spread, and I just like to keep the pre-planning sheet in front of me so that way I don't miss anything, because I have like not double-checked it before and missed something, and I don't remember what it was, but I ended up remembering it like before the day of, but it just definitely made my life a little bit more stressful. So I just like to double-check and make sure things are okay. Now I'm just writing down the information that we already talked about, just my school schedule, and I have a writing assignment due. And then now I'm writing down, make sure I edit and upload Plan With Me. And then here I started to write down my assignments that I wanted to be working on this week. But it was just a really cramped little space. And, like, I don't really need to write it down here because I have a list of things that I need to be working on in the front of my planner on a sticky note. So I just didn't do it. And now I'm writing down my work schedule. And then when I have my break. And then I'm also just writing down voting. I tried to do a different like lettering style, but I don't think it worked out that well. I really wish I was better at lettering, and I've been trying to like do calligraphy stuff when I get the chance, but that doesn't work out so often. So here I am just writing down my school schedule again. And underneath it, I actually did write down those 2 assignments that I tried to write on Monday because I did have more room on Wednesday. And so now I'm just going over to the other side, and I'm continuing my work schedule on Thursday, and then when my break is. And then I'm also going to be writing down the details for when my friend, when her flight leaves and then lands. I don't exactly have those times. She told me the other day, but I don't remember right now. So, and I didn't write them down, of course. So I'm just writing down that she's coming home. And now I'm checking my pre-planning list again, and I realized that I need to write in my Plan With Me schedule because I don't know if I'll have time on Sunday when I normally do my Plan With Me. So I just want to make sure I try to get it done on Friday in case I have extra time, which I normally do on Fridays. That's kind of like my off day. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. And then here I'm just picking out a label because I want to put down a label on Saturday because that is when I'm seeing my friend for the very first time in quite some time. So I'm glad I get to see her. I picked up my stamp because I thought maybe I could use a stamp label, but I decided against it. So here I am picking out a label again. And I chose this green one because I don't have that much green running throughout this spread, and I really wanted to make it like yellow, orange, and green. And so, yeah, I just used that label, and then I'm using the little car icon because I have to drive. Like, my 2 friends, like, live close to each other, and then I live kind of far away, so I just have to drive to them. And then here I am just cutting out one of these. I don't like these giant box things that have, like, I don't like the checklist because I don't have an Erin Condren, so I don't have a ton of room to play with. So I just cut off a little part of the checklist, and I decided that I would be using that because I am seeing my friend Sarah on Sunday. I'm going to be using that sticker in 1 second, but first I just want to put down I didn't know what to do because I didn't want to put like 2 box stickers right next to each other, so I just set it back down, and now I'm going to be using a quick little like bubble, like speech bubble stamp, and I'm just going to be writing down seeing Sarah right there, and then I'm going to be using that label that I cut off underneath it just to make sure that I pack all my planner stuff because Sarah's like my best like planner girlfriend, so we always plan together. So I just want to make sure that I bring everything that I need or everything I could ever possibly need. So that's what I write down there. And then I also want to just make sure that I'm about to stamp down that I want to do my book review. I'm going to be using this big circle from stamps from Michaels. They were like the emoji set. And I'm just going to be using the exact same ink that I have been using, which is Mango Madness and VersaMagic. I think it's VersaMagic chalk inks. And I'm just going to be placing that right on top by the payday sticker. And I'm just going to be using that to make sure that I write down my book review and for one of my classes. Now I'm just going to be writing in the details of seeing my friends and making sure that I pack all of my planner things and make sure that I have my Plan With Me done. So yeah. And then next I am going to be doing my quote of the week, and that is, "The trees are about to show us how lovely it is to let go of the dead things." And I know that sounds really like Tumblr-esque, and I don't know, I tend to stay away from cliches just because, I don't know, I think you could find better things. But I don't know why I like that quote, but I did, so I chose it for this week. But anyways, yeah, that's just my long-winded way of talking about my quote. Now I'm going to be using some of the decorative stickers, and the first thing I picked out was these books. And this is from Rack Paper Stickers, if you were curious. And I just wanted to write down that I am going to be journaling on Friday because I journaled last Friday, and it was so therapeutic and awesome that I need to be doing that again. So I'm just writing that down. And then I also pulled off the bubble tea for the rock, paper stickers, and I put it down by where I'm seeing my friends because it's been like a running joke since my friend left that we need to get bubble tea again because that's something we really enjoy doing. So yeah, that's why I wrote down that. And then this apple I just thought was really cute, so I had to put it somewhere. And then I put this coffee cup over on Wednesday. So now I'm just cutting off all the excess washi on the sides of the page, and then I'm about to do all the hole punching so that way I can pop this planner spread back into my planner. I really do feel like I'm learning how to use these spreads much better, and I feel like I'm planning more efficiently, which is always good. We have arrived at the end of the plan with me. Thank you so much for watching. I really did enjoy doing this plan with me. I really do like this new style much better. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!